a quick little video that you guys can use as reference. So now the point slope formula, it looks like y minus y1 is equal to m, x minus x1, where the coordinates x1, y1 are usually the point that they want you to go through, okay? So this is usually your given point, and m is obviously your slope. Now what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be focusing on the ones that are parallel, and I'm going to be posting a video for the ones that are perpendicular later. So let's say you were given the following, and they're like, hey, find the equation of a line that happens to be parallel to the equation y is equal to 3x plus 4, and it must pass through the coordinates 1, negative 3. Okay? Well, there are three things you need to know in here, right? And they are your coordinate and your slope. And that's all you need. Once you know that, you plug it in and you're done. So we look at this, and just by looking at our equation, you should be able to tell what the slope is. Again, since it's already in y is equal to, okay? It's already in y is equal to. We know that our slope is 3. Next, you want to look at the point provided. They gave us this 1 and negative 3. Well, this right here, the first number is always x, so this is x1. The second number always represents your y value, so this is y1. All we're going to do now is we're going to substitute into the formula. So our formula always stays it's y minus y1, but y1 is negative 3, is equal to m. Well, m is 3. X minus x1, and x1 happens to be 1. Now, if y'all remember here that whenever you have a minus and negative, it just becomes a plus. That saves you time. So we could rewrite this as y plus 3 is equal to, might as well distribute here, 3x minus 3. And then it's all a matter of just solving for y. We move the 3 to the other side. Y is equal to 3x, and this is not 0. Remember, same sign, add and keep sign, okay? Minus 6. So this right here is the equation of the line that is parallel to 3x plus 4 and passes through the point 1 and negative 3. Again, the work, it's not much. It's just identify what's given, plug it in, and you're done. Now, what if they give you an equation not in slope-intercept form? What if the equation that's provided, equation that is provided is in another form? So let's say the example now was, again, find parallel equation to 3x plus 12y is equal to 8 that passes through negative 3 and 4. So again, it all starts off with us identifying the information. Right here, they gave us the equation. So we have here 3x plus 12y is equal to 8. Now my slope I cannot just say it's 3. Remember, I have to do a little work. So I'm going to do minus 3x to both sides. I have to divide everything by 12 to make it look like y is equal to. And I could simplify here. I really don't care about this. I'm only going to worry about this. 3 divided by 12, they're both divisible by 3's. And 3 divided by 3 is just 1. And 12 divided by 3, 12 divided by 3 is 4. So this becomes negative 1/4 x. So my slope is negative 1/4. That's my slope right there. Well, they gave us a point, right? They gave us this negative 3 and 4. Again, the first number represents our x1, and the second number represents our y1. And now we just have to plug it in. So it looks like y minus y1, so y minus 4 is equal to our slope, negative 1/4, x minus x1. But remember, a minus and negative just becomes a positive. Whatever they are here, guys, when you end up substituting them into the problem, they're going to change signs. So you're going to notice that the 4 was positive, now it's negative. You're going to notice that the 3 was negative, now it's positive. And they change signs because of the sign right in front of them. So now we just have to distribute. So y minus 4 is equal to negative 1/4x. When you multiply this times this number, all you have to do is you're going to get this number and multiply it by its numerator. 1 times 3 is just 3. And it was a negative, so negative 3/4. Still, by the 4. Plus 4 plus 4. Now, when you add 4 to this negative 3/4, I guess it might help to convert it to decimal first. And that way you could kind of, I guess, sorry, it'll make a little bit more sense for you. You could convert the 4 into fraction to a mixed fraction. But not everyone likes that. So here this would just be plus 3.25, and that's it. Okay, and that's the hardest it gets, guys. So again, that's all it is on that end. And let me go ahead and show you an example of what that looks like. So let's see some problems where you have to use this point slope form equation. I guess we could look at number 4 is literally just direct substitution. All right, and look at number 3 here. So on number 3, they're telling you, they're like, hey, what is the equation that is perpendicular? Right off the bat, they have that keyword, perpendicular. And they give you the equation 5x minus 3y. I'm sorry, guys, we're doing parallel, right? Let me look at one that's parallel. All right, right here. Which equation describes one that passes through the point -4, -8, and is parallel, right? So they give you the equation 7x minus 2y is equal to 8. Again, first thing you want to do is find the slope, right? Move the 7x. And we just move it by, changing its sign and moving it to the other side. We divide everything by what's in front of it. In this case, it's a -2. A negative divided by a negative becomes a positive. Okay, and basically it's -4 here. Now, because they want parallel, our slope better be 7/2. So as we're looking at our problems, anything that does not say 7/2 is out. This one has it flipped, so D is out. C just has -7, that's out. B is just 2/7, that's out. Now A says 3.5. And if you were to divide 7 divided by 2, we actually get, I don't know if you can see my calculator or not, but you actually get 3.5. So my slope is 7 over 2, which is 3.5. Now notice how we didn't even have to bother with using the point, okay? Sometimes you could get away with just, you do the work to find the slope, your answer's right there because it's the only one with the slope. I'm just going to show you how to go all the way with it though. So again, y minus y1. According to our point, y1 is negative 8, so I'm going to put plus 8. Okay, my slope was this 7 over 2. I'm just going to use the 3.5. X minus negative 4, so plus 4. So this becomes y plus 8 is equal to 3.5x. We're going to multiply 3.5 times 4, and I get 14. And then we got to move the 8 to the other side by subtracting. And 14 minus 8 is 6. And that's where we get that equation, that answer, which was A. All right, guys. All right, stay tuned, guys, for some other quick reviews.